Dear Diary, April 18th, 2025. First entry. I said it was March yesterday, but I'll get over it. Had some dreams. They were okay. Yesterday was all right. Spring is upon us, so that's, new beginnings, new movement, new life. From old stagnant waters, I don't know. It's going to get better. It's got to. I mean, it's only going to get as good as we allow it to, though. So every day, self-reflection, work on the self, and go forward. Let not our yesterdays become our todays, or for our forevermores. But I don't know. I'm watching a lot of, or hearing a lot about, what's going on around me and out there in the world, and they're trying to race bait and all that, and people carrying knives and acting foolish, and I don't know. I understand it, but I don't. I was that young once and foolish, but I let a lot of programming get in my head and control me, and I think we're doing the same thing. I think our young adults, we need to train them at home to act better in society and not let the world train them. I hear a lot about schools too, how then teach your kids at home. They're your kids. You send them off and then you complain about the teachers that they get. You're supposed to be their teacher first and foremost. They're a product of you, but it's all slavery, I guess. I don't know. I got a unique way of looking at things. You look at blame, shaming, and I look at self-reflection. Your kids are only as good as you allow them to be, or as you set them up to be. And you set them up for failure if you expect a fallen society to raise them. They couldn't even raise you, and you know this, and you still sent them out there to be enslaved by it. And I was watching a lot of talk shows and everything. I can't even watch that stuff anymore. I hear the hidden words in it. Just they come along and everything. Just no, they come along just to, keep their fame and promote their wealth and make sure the wealthier stay wealthy. They weren't doing this before. They had their hands in the pockets. They were making themselves rich. And now they're going to make themselves rich, and you're never going to get any of that. You never got any of it before. You're not a thought at their dinner table. So why are they a thought at yours? They're doing the same thing, and now they're playing an act. They're in the limelight fully, and they're going to make sure that they do everything that, by the script, to make sure that they don't lose views and lose promotions and support. And they're as fake as hell. They're as fake as that moon launching the other day, or that astronaut. Yeah, they got SpaceX blowing up rockets all the time, and you're gonna a billionaire go strap yourself in one and say, "All right, I'm ready." Just like that submarine. I don't think that happened either. I think that was the way that they were gonna get caught for doing some stupid stuff on the Smeagolstein Island and the Biddy files, and they X'd themselves out. That's what I think. I think they went and set themselves up somewhere else. That's what I think. And I don't think he offed himself in jail either. I think he's on another island somewhere. I think that's all set up. I think it's all set up. It's all set up to keep you marching against everything good. And then they're lying to you about everything. And now they want to give you the promise of wealth so you'll overlook their wrongs. The best way to cover something up is offer you what you helped me take with unknowingly. If I rob a bank and you caught me, well, I'll give you $100,000 if you just be quiet. I got 10 million, but I'll give you 100,000. No, I think you're going to jail. I think you're going to jail. That's what I think. I think this ends here and now. It ends with us. I don't know. It ends with us. But I guess I'm gonna try to make some funnier videos. I've been YouTubing a lot. I get a lot more views over there. Engagement, everything. I like it over there. I'm gonna find another platform too. All my funny videos. Now these ones, they're from me. They're so I can give the world a middle finger and tell it I see you. I see you. So toodles.